back to American Justice. My next guest has been a detective with the FBI for nearly 30 years. He has worked on many high-profile serial killer cases, including the Green River Killer case, which was finally closed in 2001. Most recently, he is the lead detective on the infamous Vincent Chiavetti case, which was reopened in November of 2006 after Vincent Chiavetti escaped from prison with the help of his accomplice, Sid Wright. Detective Sokolowski, you're the lead detective on this case. Would you like to take it from here?
Sure. Well, it all started back in March of 2006 when Vincent Chiavetti was captured after a routine traffic stop. His taillight was out and the officer was just about ready to let him go when he noticed there was blood on the back of his trunk of his car. Vincent Chiavetti was then taken into custody and was eventually discovered that the blood in the back of the trunk of his car was that of Chris Pulaski.
Why was he so hard to be captured in the first place?
First of all, we never found the bodies until he told us where to find them. We didn't even know there was a serial killer out there. They appeared to be all separate cases of missing persons. He also used different methods of killing his victims, so we were never able to connect any of the victims to a serial killer. We never knew the motive of any of the killings until he confessed to the 16 other murders, including Chris Pulaski. Lastly, and maybe most importantly, the internet was a huge aid to him. It is not as safe as people think it is.
The internet? Really?
Yes. The internet is full of information that can be had at any moment if you know how to get at it. There are so many websites out there that give away pertinent information without people's consent that can be used against them. And Vincent Chiavetti knew how easy it was to get this information, and he used it to do his damage. I believe it was the main reason Vincent Chiavetti was able to commit these murders so inconspicuously.
He was one of the most famous serial killers of our time, and yet he managed to escape from prison. How is that possible?
He had an accomplice. Sid Wright was the man who conducted the interview just prior to his escape. We soon learned that Mr. Chiavetti and Mr. Wright had been planning this escapade for many years. Sid Wright was a well-known reporter, so there was no reason for anyone to suspect he was Vincent Chiavetti's partner in crime.
So Vincent Chiavetti was telling the truth when he said the only reason he was caught was because he wanted to be caught?
I believe so.
It's been 5 years since Chiavetti and Wright have been on the run. Why haven't they been caught yet?
For one, they move around a lot. But also, I believe they drastically changed their appearances, whether through disguises or plastic surgery. Personally, I think they wear disguises all the time to hide their appearance because they are two of the most wanted fugitives in the country. It is impossible for them to go unnoticed.
That can't be the only reason, is it?
No, absolutely not. The reason why they're still at large right now, it's too hard to track their new motive.
New motive? So they're not targeting internet card players anymore?
No, they are not. I think people are legitimately scared of Chiavetti and Wright, and it is not easy to find new victims through that motive. So they have moved on to a different agenda. Road ragers.
You know this for a fact?
Yes.
And how do you know that?
They just recently sent us a manifesto outlining the reasoning for the change in their motive. They are now responsible for 27 new murders.
My goodness, are there any leads to their whereabouts?
Very little. We're going to need everyone's help on this one. We cannot catch them alone.
Chiavetti and Wright have been gone uncaptured for 5 years. Do you ever think you'll catch them?
I just don't know.